Hello people, it's me here with a look on the new 2014 iMac with a stunning 5K Retina display. Identical in looks to its old non-Retina cousin, this machine adds a 5K display and upgraded internal specs. Before we get into the specs, let's remove it from the box so we can get a close look around. Time to make use of the knife to free the iMac. If you order your iMac from Apple, it will be shipped in a box similar to the geometry of the iMac's box. As with older iMacs, we have that distinctive trapezoid shaped box to make transport easy and convenient. Close examination reveals that the box artwork has been upgraded to reflect the new Yosemite operating system. The next step is easy. Time to slide that tape from right to left, turn it around, open up the top, and this reveals the overly protected iMac. Now tucked at the top is our first accessory, containing the wireless Bluetooth keyboard and the multi-touch Magic Mouse. Being cable-free and incredibly thin, it is relatively more compact than most conventional keyboards. The crisp responsive keys and aluminium enclosure gives a quality feel to it. Now on one side, we will find an aluminium power button and a screw cover that can be opened with a coin for future battery replacement. Next up, we have the Magic Multi-Touch mouse. Likewise, the mouse comes pre-installed with two non-rechargeable AA batteries and is connected by Bluetooth wireless technology. There is a multi-touch area at the top surface which functions like the trackpad. Alongside with the keyboard, this makes for a clutter-free desk. It is worth knowing that Apple offers an option between the mouse or the trackpad. And below that, we will find some Apple stickers, the quick start guide which contains all the basic instructions to start your iMac, a warranty information card, and a microfiber cleaning cloth for the display. The iMac is completely cushioned with styrofoam. Here somewhere, we will find our detached power cord. Now move the box away, and the styrofoam from the left to the right. Remove the styrofoam envelope covering the screen. Pull it off against gravity to reveal the black shiny screen. There are steel plastic covering the glass of the iMac screen. Start by peeling them off and we are close to freeing the iMac. Next up is the plastic over the stand. This was a tough one to remove and care should be taken to carry the iMac to remove it. The chassis of the iMac is again identical to the 27-inch non-Retina iMac. The iMac still have that razor-thin 5mm edge that curves or converges towards the center to create the illusion of a super thin display, while giving plenty of space for the hardware. Like all iMacs and MacBooks, we will find the Apple logo right at the center. Here, we will find multiple air vents and down-facing stereo speaker grills, which gives a crisp, immersive, robust sound quality. At the top of the display, we will find a pair of dual microphones for vocal recordings. At the back of the iMac, we will find all the I/O ports in one horizontal line, including a headphone jack, which also acts as an input for a microphone, and an SD card slot. We also have 4 USB 3.0 ports and a pair of Thunderbolt ports and a Gigabit Ethernet port. Here we have the pristine out-of-the-box iMac. Time to plug in some juice to bring it alive. Okay, let's get down into the facts. The only reason that many will pick up this 5K iMac will definitely be its new display. A brand new display that has a native resolution of 5120 by 2880, 4 times bigger than the HD resolution, 1080p with over 16 million pixels. The screen have LED backlight, so the screen are always vibrant in terms of color saturation levels, and can be adjusted to be very bright for that extra clarity on the screen. Text, on the other hand, are super sharp, and almost all of the photographs can be viewed in its native resolution without scaling it down. Reading with the Retina display can be very pleasing to the eye, but beware that your eye might conform to the likes of the Retina screen, and it will be a challenge, or I would say difficult, to revert into a non-Retina screen. Of course, this degree of clarity cannot be captured by the camera and can only be seen with the naked eye in person. You really have to see yourself to believe that sort of clarity. It is certainly another world in terms of sharpness and clarity. So if you are doing a lot of video editing on Final Cut Pro X, you can get the full 1080p video on the preview and have everything you need in terms of FX and everything on the timeline and seeing the source footage clearly. Same goes to Photoshop, After Effects, and Lightroom or any other Adobe applications. You can really configure your dream desktop experience. So this is really ideal for anyone who does a lot of productivity applications where you need to see a lot of information in one single monitor. This is certainly the best solution out there in the market. And for those who does a lot of photography and video edits, this is really the dream display for all those people out there. In terms of storage options, I've opted for the 512GB flash storage over the standard 1TB Fusion drive for better read and write disk performance. Flash storage delivers significantly improved performance compared to a traditional hard drive. We are looking at the Blackmagic speed test, which shows a test results of 700 MB per second for both read and write performance, which is over 6 times the speed of a traditional mechanical hard drive. The processor that I have in this iMac is a 4.0 GHz quad-core Intel i7 with a turbo boost up to 4.5 GHz. In terms of RAM, I've opted for 16 GB of GDDR3 RAM. Now here's an advice to those buyers out there. Since the RAM slots are easily accessible, it will be worthwhile installing your own third-party RAM chips than opting for Apple's own RAM options, which is obviously pricier. There are 4 slots which could fit in 4 8GB RAM chips for a total of 32 GB. Having more RAM increases performance and enables your computer to perform faster and handles more applications simultaneously. In terms of graphics, we have an upgraded AMD Radeon RNI with 4GB GDDR5 memory. By dual booting to Windows, you can certainly play all the PC games that you ever wanted. Here I've installed Windows 8.1 on the iMac by partitioning my flash drive with Apple's Bootcamp Assistant, really giving you the best of both worlds. With such hardware specifications, it certainly qualifies for a gaming desktop computer. The GPU and 4 GHz processor could handle most graphic-intensive games such as Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare. The graphic capability of the iMac certainly exceeds than what you will find in the console arena. What you are seeing is the game running at its native resolution at 4K at high graphics settings, with fairly decent frame rates and no signs of lags at all. Apple offers an optional upgrade of the GPU's RAM from 2GB to 4GB. That extra amount of video RAM will certainly help in the speed of the rendering process and generally future-proof your iMac for future graphic-intensive games. Here I'm fighting against the North Koreans who had invaded South Korea in this prelude mission. Interesting plot, beautiful graphics, a decent game to those FPS fans out there. However, if you are a really hardcore gamer, you are probably better off in building your own customizable PC than the 5K iMac. The reason? A customizable PC would be cheaper as the iMac is designed to be more of a workstation than a gaming one. The verdict: there is no desktop computer like the iMac. Apple skips 4K and goes directly to 5K, just like Microsoft skipped Windows 9 in favor of Windows 10, considering that most of the major manufacturers out there like Samsung, Asus, or even Dell don't even make 5K monitors available to consumer. It is this rarity of the iMac kind in the market that makes it the best all-in-one desktop you can buy right now. The price seems fair, considering the amazing display. Another point to make is that the 5K iMac is considerably more affordable than a PC workstation and a separate 4K UHD monitor. Dell is offering a 4K UHD monitor for almost the same price, but without a computer attached. I wouldn't recommend it to everyone, as you could almost get a PC equivalent for a cheaper price. But I would say that this iMac is perfect for those people who are serious about their photos and serious about their videos, and people looking for the best possible screen resolution, or perhaps just another die-hard Apple fan. The 2014 5K iMac is in a class of its own and has been a desktop computer that I've been waiting for. So this concludes my thoughts and unboxing process of my 5K iMac. Thank you for watching. See you later.